Hey guys, so today we're going to be working on a small vase using a faux stained glass technique. Now what I'm using is black paint. It's called slick paint. I got it in a craft section at Walmart, and the black works really well to be fake or faux leading. It kind of holds your colors and keeps them from mingling. What I did was just freehand the word joy, and now I'm going around it and branching off and just making random geometric shapes. You don't have to do that. You can just print something off of the internet, slide that down into the glass, and then trace over it. Instead of doing, if you are going to do it random like me, instead of doing geometric shapes, you could even do just a brickwork pattern or something like that. You could do stripes, anything really, just whatever your imagination comes up with. Believe me, it's going to be pretty once you start adding color to it. So right now I'm just going around the glass, filling it all in. You can make them as small or as large as you want. I won't make you watch me do this since it's free-handed. You know, it's just literally filling in all the way around the glass. Once this is filled in, it is going to need to sit overnight to set up good. And then we will come back once I have this completed and we're ready to fill in the colors. Okay, so we've let this sit overnight and it's dry. Now we're going to use our Mod Podge. And personally, I use an empty egg carton, but you could use little individual Dixie cups or something like that. It really doesn't matter. But I'm going to pour just a little bit in about 4 of the containers. That's way too much, but that's okay. We're going to start with some basic colors. So to start with, I'm going to use some green. A few drops, it's really up to you. And I just use a toothpick and stir that up. Okay, and then we're going to go with blue. We'll go with dark blue first. And then we'll go with red. Okay, and then let's go with yellow. Alright, so we have 4 colors to start with, and we're just going to grab a paintbrush. I'm going to start with the word joy. Okay, I'm just tucking this paper towel in, makes it a little easier for you to see. Okay, and now we're going to take our just a basic craft paintbrush. And I think I want the words to be red. So I'm just going to go into the red and sort of drop it in to the letters. And just sort of move it around, trying to keep it inside the black. It is raised, so it's gonna stop any bleed as long as you don't overfill it. I used a lot of red and it still came out kind of pink. But that's okay. Once it's done, it'll look good. Okay, and I'm just rinsing the brush off. I'm going to go into the green. And I want to drop a little bit of green right inside the O. And right here. And also inside the Y. There's really no rhyme or reason. You just paint the colors you want wherever you want them. Yellow is quite pretty. It always turns out pretty on these projects too. This gives you a glimpse of what it's going to look like. I'm going to continue filling in with different colors, and I will come back once it's completed. The biggest thing I wanted you to know how to do was to mix and to drop it in, and of course, you know, the paint pattern. Mine was random. If you're not comfortable with doing something like this just freehand, I would suggest coloring books or go on the internet and just Google free or royalty-free coloring sheets, Christmas or whatever the occasion. You could even do one with an Easter egg on it, I think would be cute, or hearts for Valentines, you know, things like that. And really for $1 a piece on these small vases like this at the Dollar Tree, you could make one for every holiday and have it sitting out. Great to do with the kids because it is just glue, paint, and and your food coloring. So if they can dye Easter eggs, they can do this. All right, so again, I'll be back when it's done. Okay guys, so it didn't take 24 hours. I did want to go ahead and show it to you. I hope it's showing up okay on the camera. It's pretty as is, but we're going to light it up. And see if we can do this on camera.